This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Buddy Dick strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a three-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, there's one thing for certain. He's picking the right time to start.
Stepping in, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier. So let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The catcher, number 55.
Jose Cortez will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. A pause and the 0-2. Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meredith on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Buddy Dick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
This is pulled into right. Sweet is there, and he'll bring this one in. Buddy Dick will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A three-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling two all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And I think you're going to start seeing some raised eyebrows over in that opposing dugout. When you've got a big lead like this, you've got to just stay where you are. Stealing third, that's just a no-no.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball four. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third. Hector Peralta digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball, and it winds up getting away from him.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So standing in, Buddy Dick. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Well, that's just great confidence.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our Topps player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
10 hits, no
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series. Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Buddy Dick gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, so he just continues to... Buddy Dick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes...
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle.
Buddy Dick will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. This is line to left. Mendoza is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Buddy Dick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on the move for second. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Popped high in the air. Herrera is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left straight. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs.
Back. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Buddy Dick will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
He'll take the turn and head for second. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 54 thus far as the White Sox. Buddy Dick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And this is knocked down over there. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Batista giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So some life with two away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs.
And he's into third safely with the stolen base.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up.
Into the box, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Jose Cortez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Pete Enriquez will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Throw won't get him. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he wound up being